man. God put that rock there for a purpose, and I'm not so sure you should move it or anything.
Hello?
It's been so freaking long. It's probably been more than a month. It's been a minute. It's been some time. How are you? How's the kids? Fuck them kids. How's the wife? How are the dogs? How's your fish? I know it's been some time, but I have a really, really good reason. I have a really good explanation, and that is I'm graduating. Yes, this May. I will have finished my undergrad, but I'm gonna say here and now, whoever said that the last semester of college is your easiest, either I'm an anomaly or they're a freaking liar, because no way. This has been the busiest semester out of like the last 4 semesters I've been in. This has by far been the busiest one yet. Anyway, we're here with another mod showcase video, commissions edition, because I need to start putting out stuff because I've just been sitting on 3 projects and yet to do anything to promote them. So we're gonna do that here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the past with the first one, and we're gonna go to the future with the second one. Okay, so here we are at a speakeasy to show off the very first commissions project, and that is because this one is called the Roaring Twenties set. As the name suggests, the commissioner wanted this project to be like American 1920s inspired because that is where their save file is currently taking place in. And I thought, what better way to show off this commission than in a speakeasy or a speakeasy inspired build. This is not something I made myself, but something I found on the gallery, and I'll go ahead and put up a picture of the information where you can find it right here on the screen. But yeah, just hopping right in. This is where all of our deco sims are currently set up, and I'm going to go over them in a minute. This set consists of a total of 12 animated deco sims. 2 of those deco sims are children, and then 2 of them are these restaurant employees, which you'll see here. You're just getting a look at some of the animated deco sims included in this set. We'll have some of them standing, some of them are sitting. For the most part, a lot of them are just idling in different positions. And for the fashion, I tried my best to emanate the 1920s. It was an inspiration. Heavy used on the word inspiration because these sims are dressed in-game content. It was really hard to consistently dress them all in that like 1920s style, especially with I believe it's called hemline, right? The hemline being so low and that being such a distinct look of the times. It was just, we're gonna just 1920s inspired, so use that with some grace. As you can see here, the kiddos, the children were also involved in this. It was especially hard to dress these 2 in the 1920s wear, but we're just gonna go dated. We're no 1900s is what we kind of went for, and I think achieved enough in this pack. I think it's definitely enough to capture the vibes of everything. And then per usual, all of the anime deco sims have a total of 4 swatches. 3 of them are going to be colorways, and then the 4th one is the silhouette swatch as well. Before we hop into the functional aspect of the deco sims, I did want to go ahead and hop in build and buy real quick to just go over how it looks here. Per usual, you could always find any of the anime deco sims by searching the name of the pack or Shirisi. Because I have all of my CC in my game right now, or pretty much all of it, I'm just going to go ahead and search the name of it, which is Roaring Twenties. I know it came up when I searched here, but I'm still going to make sure I type in the whole title. I don't think anything else in the game starts with roaring, so I probably could have just stopped there. And then always click text search for. And then once you do that, you'll see the complete set of animated deco sims. that are being included in this pack. And then here as well, to figure out what the deco sims are doing, you can always hover over them and then you'll see it in the green text at the very bottom. So this deco sim is sitting and talking, this deco sim is standing idle, sitting idle, etc. And that'll be included for all of the deco sims in this set as well. But now we can go ahead and hop back into live mode to get a look at the functionality of these restaurant employees. So in my commissions, I have free add-ons and I also have paid add-ons. This specific commissioner requested a paid add-on, which was adding functionality to some of the deco sims included. And they wanted to have functional restaurant employees. This was actually inspired by the movie theater pack, the movie theater employees specifically, because Dine Out can be, they wanted to have these animate deco sims that serve as a way for sims to go ahead and buy food without that entire system, and also having the interaction of it all still be there. So this is going to function for both of the deco sims, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one just because it's more accessible with where it is placed in relation to the bar. But if I go ahead and click on this sim, you'll have a pie menu for buying food. And then once you click on that, you'll have several options of just basic little dish items you can pay for here. We have a salad, a rack of lamb, mac and cheese, herb crusted salmon, and a chocolate chip cookie. To address the simoleon prices, these are placeholder prices that I basically just kept because I'm not breaking my brain for the Sims 4 economy. Like, it doesn't make sense. The pricing in the Sims doesn't make sense, and the fact that, a cookie is 50 simoleons and the salad is 25. I feel like the randomness really blends in with the randomness of The Sims itself. So in a way, its lack of making sense makes perfect sense with The Sims economy and the dichotomy of the context within the social structure of the empowerment of the system. Anyway, when you go ahead and click on this, I'm just going to do an example with the mac and cheese. Your sim will go ahead, walk up to the deco sim and talk to them for a bit, after which you'll see the plate of mac and cheese go ahead and appear in front of them, and my sim will now be able to go ahead and grab it to eat. And it's going to spawn in front of the deco sim like it did just then, and it's going to do that for all of them as well. So if I went ahead and ordered a cookie, for example, we're going to see the sim go through the same process of talking to the deco sim for a little bit before the simoleons are charged from the account, and we see the cookie go ahead and pop up here. And then you're going to have these same exact interactions for both this sim and the sim right here. And this is working at the bar specifically because of where I placed it. It's always safe to do this behind, like, put the deco sim like behind an island counter like this, as you see here. If you have any sims acting weird, that's probably because there's a routing issue with sims being able to reach it. For example, if I go ahead and ask my sim to order from this sim right here, because all this stuff is right here, the sim will do this instead. So if your sim is behaving weirdly, when you go ahead and perform the interaction, that is because your sim can't reach it. But either way, I think we've covered all there is to be seen with this commission, the Roaring Twenties commission. Again, expect this to be dropping soon over on Patreon. I'm actually going to aim for this weekend over on Patreon for you guys to be able to download. Okay, so now that we are done with our first commission showcasing, a bit inspired by the American 1920s, it is now time to move on to our next commission, where we will be jumping into the future. Okay, so we are here with another build I found on the gallery, and this one is freaking crazy. I have I can't go through all of it because there's just too much detail. It would take 20 minutes to go through this whole build. But this is the futuristic cyber palace found on the gallery. I go ahead and put a screenshot of the entire build here, but this place is insane. We are here to show off the next commission, and that is the Peace Enforcers commission. The commissioner for this one was going for like a Hunger Games peace. What do they call it? Peacekeepers? Peace. I believe they're called peacekeepers. Okay, so when you enter, basically there's like this huge set of stairs. I feel like this was like the best way to show this. And look at this place. We're not supposed to be talking about the build right here, technically. I didn't realize the flags moved in the wind. Oh wow, that's cool. I thought they just stood there. Anyway, we're not supposed to be talking about the build specifically, but I'm still crazy over this freaking build. Like, do you see this? Like, look! This place is crazy. In this set, you are going to get a total of 11 deco sims, and 4 of them are going to be patrolling with one-handed weapons, 4 are patrolling with two-handed weapons. We also have like a leader superior of sorts deco sim, and then we have sims. Okay, sims, please. And then we have like these sims up here, which are both patrolling with one-handed weapons, but the animations are them looking down. The commissioner wanted specifically like sims like this, so like if they position their sims, the deco sims like on a bridge, they're supposed to be patrolling while looking down, like to get this shot type thing going on. I really liked putting this one together. Especially like them holding their weapons. That's cool. You can't also the faces on these sims are wasted because these are the most handsome sims, male sims I have made in a long time, and all their faces are covered. But that's okay. I'll run them back. I'll run them back for myself later because you can't see their faces at all. And then as you can see, this one, it probably has like the most action going on as he like rotates between animations like this kind of and talking. So he kind of like looks and talks while the rest of them are kind of just like on patrol as you see them here. However, one thing I do want to go ahead and show you guys is the free add-on. So the commissioner requested one of the free add-ons for my commissions, which is emotion emitters. As you'll see when my sim eventually gets here. Hello? Okay, it's just a big build. Let me be patient. He was walking. Is his footsteps something like that because of the suit? If so, that's actually really cool. But you'll see with all of the deco sims in this set, they're actually clickable. So you'll see when you click on any of the deco sims included in this pack, you'll have the option to enable emotional aura. And then that's going to make it so when your sim is next to any of these deco sims, you'll go ahead and get a tense buff, as you can see right here. So you can toggle this on and off for any of them. So if you don't want that to happen for your sims, you can just go ahead and disable it and it won't have any emotional effect on any of your sims. What does that sound? Is that these things? Hello? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. I think it was a nice little easy simple video for me to make because it's been a long time. I'm not sure if this is going to be the start of consistency, as haven't graduated yet. I'm still trying to do it up until the month of May, and then who knows what I'm doing in the summer. If we're being really honest, I have no clue what I'm going to be doing this summer. Anyway, be on the lookout for at least one of these packs dropping very soon. And I forgot what I usually say at the end of these, but I'll go ahead and I'll see you guys later. Oh, I think that's it. Bye.